This meeting is being, 7:05, calling the, agricultural meeting to order.
Members
Members present. Christine Abamaltra, Beth Corbett, Jean Landis Nauman, Karen Johnson, Deb Muller, Ruby Santos, John Webble, and we have a guest, Ken Brack, tonight. First item of business.
This meeting is being.
Oh, this meeting is being, thank you. One of these days I'll remember. This meeting is being recorded by the local scene, formerly PAC TV. Anyone intending to make an audio or video recording of this meeting should notify the chair at this time.
No one online, John.
All right, well, thank you. First off, why don't we let Ken's wants to address the group. Why don't we let Ken speak and then he can roll on. He's not trapped here.
No trap. John, thanks a lot.
You want to come? Yeah.
Oh,
Can you shove that speaker up a little bit? So it captures him.
I'm here just to introduce the Kingston 300 book project and be happy to leave each of you with one of these. It's a little prototype, a little brochure that introduces what we're doing. I probably don't have enough for each of you, but just about. And really just to what we've been doing, it's been going on for about 3 years, and the idea is coming into the 300th in 26 we're putting together a fresh illustrated history of the town, and we're focusing on compelling stories of people and events, and somewhat to the then and nows of Kingston. Did you know what some more newcomers like myself don't know about the community and the whole scope of tradition and heritage. And it's really been a project from the ground up the whole way. We have a lot of community volunteers. It's going really well. And John knows a little bit about it, Louis more recently, and welcome your ideas, or if there's any stories of the farms or life that you're part of or from the past. We welcome, putting those together. I'm a writer. I helped do this. We have a wonderful team. Jan Guidaboni is one of our directors, who you probably know. Jim Farrell, who used to run the newspaper, is our editor. Tom Vendetti is our other partner, the archivist at First Parish. So it's really the four of us driving it. As you can hopefully see, we have a top-notch designer. We have good editors. It's just a great volunteer effort and really good spirit. So really just I won't go on long, but just wanted to introduce that. And my email's on there. I cards if anybody would like that too, or not. And just welcome any of your thoughts. And this just gives you a little sample of what's coming.
Now, is this publication's going to be for sale?
Yes. Yeah, it should be a 250 or so page book. I mean, it's not a huge coffee table size, like bigger than this, but a good size, full color, hardback. Yep, and we'll be the publishing goal is almost a year from now, September. So holiday sales coming in the end of 2025. That's the idea. And even though we're not a town entity, we're not part of the town's 300th anniversary committee, we're very much aligned with them. John Bartlett is a friend. He's on the historical commission, as I am, etc. So we're part of the celebratory nature, spirit, if you will, coming in, but we're also adding in people's stories and parts of history that are maybe less known and maybe haven't been represented so much in other histories.
So you're still looking for contributions?
Yes, I mean we're running a little short, but there is room. It's just if any of you are interested, it's just good to know fairly soon to what extent, and we can figure out, as you can see, lots of great images. We're having timelines, graphics. We're going to look at a a map hopefully together, Ruby and I, to look at an old map of farms where you are, and et cetera, for one. One among many, so,
You talked to Dick.
yes, spend some time with
It's a fountain of information. But it's the one in Kingston.
Do you have information on the gas station that used to be up there? Where Cumberland's is, and now it's at the Model T in Sheffield, Illinois, someplace, Ohio? I don't
maybe
know.
not, yeah, probably.
Bill
It's at the
Zonos.
Hmm?
Bill Zonos.
The whole thing got taken down
Piece by piece.
tile by tile, and it's at the Henry Ford Museum, wherever that is, because I went and saw it, but I was just a passenger. It's out in the Midwest.
Okay.
It's at the Henry Ford Museum.
It is.
Yeah.
I walked around a corner and I was like, no shit. That's in Kingston.
Wow.
It's, they took it down piece by piece, and it's so interesting.
That should be in there.
It
That
should be.
yeah,
I know, I
yeah.
don't know that much about it, except for that it is definitely in the Henry Ford Museum.
Okay,
That gives you a storyline.
yeah, sure. That's did you know, and
Yeah.
however, doesn't have to be real long.
It was the whole building.
Yeah.
And the pumps and the bay
Okay.
and everything. It's quite a sight. Yeah, I get taken to these places.
You get information on the murders in Kingston. And the bootlegging.
We have some stories of bootlegging from some longtime Nook residents, I believe. I don't know about the murders.
Yeah,
Okay.
where the library is today.
Oh,
Kingston-
yeah.
The Kingston Hotel
Yes,
was in.
yeah, yeah,
There was-
yeah. Okay,
Bootleggers got in a dispute.
okay.
I don't know how many people were killed.
And you're getting stuff for your Bradford house, right?
Yes. Yeah, Norman's put together for one.
How about, did anybody touch on Judge Van Amsberg, who lived in Kingston, who was the judge for the Sacco and Vanzetti trial?
All right.
And years later, they found that one of the guns in his house. Which is right. We're going up, what is that, Summer Street?
Mhm.
Library, apartment house, the next house.
Oh,
It's Van Amsberg, I think.
have you been hanging out at all at the Council on Aging?
Earlier, but
Yeah.
not this summer as much, but we're
Yeah.
trying to get back to have some roundtable, just,
Yeah,
sharing stories. It's arranging that time. and
Ruby's the
Jan's-
font of information.
yeah, yeah, but I'm just thinking, if you could get some of the
Yeah.
seniors who remember things like what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
And before they took out the curved bridge where the water department is, how fast can you go down that hill
Oh, you can go pretty fast.
and make it through without hitting the signs? And we had one prominent resident in Kingston who held the record, but I don't wish to mention the name. He was married to a very prominent person in Kingston.
Hmm.
But I'll tell you what, when,
Sure.
I gotta get another copy of your flyer when you have a chance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Should have it ready. That's- but, we'll-
I can get one from Jim. Jim and I are friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm not friends with you.
He's an oyster fan. Well, look up about that gas station, because I'm sure a lot of people wonder what happened to it. I mean, I knew it got ripped down. But that, because it was there, it was always there, it was always there, and then all of a sudden it was gone. And then I went to the Henry Ford Museum, and it was really, it was so fun to see it there, all
I don't
fixed
know
up.
if Bill Zona owned it. I don't know who owned
I don't even,
that property. He was the last person to run it.
right,
And his son, Michael, still, he would be able to give you all the information. He drives an 18-wheeler for
no, my.
That's
my
Mike's
husband-
Zona, right?
J, huh?
Isn't that, is it Mike Zona?
Yeah.
His son, Mike?
Yeah.
Does he live here
Yeah.
in Kingston?
No, he lives in Plymouth, but he drives for Noonan.
Yes,
JP
yes,
Noonan.
yes, Mike.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, no, you're not taking, this is fun, it's fun, we get really rolling and.
You see our group get together, everything just rolls out between Jan and Tom and
Oh, yeah.
various other characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place out where you saw that thing. They would probably have all the information. They probably have a lot of, because that would be the background of their display, which I'm sure would be very important to them.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they probably have a lot of the information on.
Oh, well, I'm sure my husband probably has, he could probably rattle it all off like nothing, but I mean, I saw it, that's all I can say. And it was fun.
If anybody would like, I just leave a card there, my contacts on the back of the brochure as well, if you don't mind.
We don't mind. It's not,
Did Ed Newt get hold of you?
not yet, unless he's got a phone number that it comes up as,
Spam.
spam.
I'll
Yeah,
check with him again.
that's okay, he might have already done it and not want to bother again.
No, and I
Yeah,
told
has
him
he done-
about solitaire too. That's
Has has he done, does he get caught up with Tom?
I think tomorrow
Oh,
was the day.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Nice to
Well,
see you. Thank
You
you.
can, good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Be Interesting book.
Oh, yeah. It could be. My town did that.
Uh-huh.
The book they have is like this thick,
Yeah.
but the history, you know, 'cause the town's really old.
I wish
And,
Freddie's
um,
Aunt Dee Dee was alive, man. She
You
knew
know, the
everything.
trees in town that are important. You'd be
Dee Dee
surprised
Ferrera,
also.
remember Dee Dee?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Freddie's aunt. She's gone now, but she used to sit and tell me stories about every part of Kingston, every person in Kingston.
A lot of
Oh my
stories.
gosh.
Fred
Oh,
Senior.
Yes,
Fred
oh,
Senior.
yeah,
He used to
the
tell-
mayor,
Wow.
yeah.
He used to tell me stories all.
Oh, yeah.
All righty, the minutes. Shall we approve the minutes? I have to confess, I could not find them and I didn't read them.
I saw him online.
Are they accurate? Now they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll move the minutes of May 23rd, 24.
There a second?
Second.
Second, can you move stuff?
No, I can't.
You really want to move the minutes?
I suggest we move the minutes from 5/23/24.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's unanimous. Thank you. 2025 budget.
We have 1,000 and we have spent some money already. Let's see, this was this is 2024. We ended the year with balance of $357, so that's gone. So we should have 1,000 and then we've spent a little bit.
We spent a little of that.
Or no,
1,000? No, we
that
haven't yet.
money was.
That was last
in
year's money.
2024.
Yeah.
Okay, so we haven't
Okay.
spent the 1,000.
Yeah, so we have 1,000 starting out the year.
Oh, excuse me.
Will you need new signs?
We
Or,
made
I
them
still have
already.
mine.
oh, you already made them,
And
okay.
I have, for the red signs, I have little
Things to
date
change the
change. Yeah,
date.
date
Okay.
change. things. So.
Yeah,
John tells
John,
which-
John got all the signs done before the end of the last fiscal year, so that came out of last year's budget.
Oh, good. That was good. Good
Yeah.
thinking.
Well, that was being prodded by Gene.
When did
Yeah,
I'm
that signs
I'm
out?
fiscally conservative.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
you wanna,
am
I
too.
can put signs up at my place if you
Okay,
want.
when do we want to start putting signs up?
You can put them up anytime.
I only got one because somebody stole the one in O'Brien's corner.
Oh, I remember that.
I
Yeah.
had two, but I've only got one.
Okay, well, we've got
Well, a month or a month out.
just about, so
So we should put them up.
over the next week or
I
so.
have no stand.
We'll. We've got stands and he's got signs.
I'll be gone this next 2 days, Monday. I'll be around.
Yeah, do you
After
have
that-
enough stands of the wire things?
I have some extras from
Okay,
other
'cause I do
signs,
too.
from some
if you need
political
them.
signs. Need it. All righty, so over the next couple of days, Rui, you want to just distribute those to people as, or they can they stop at the,
It's Monday, I won't be around.
okay. Okay,
So Rui has the supply.
yeah.
Come on by. Right in the front.
So I'll try and get one over in my.
Your house or across the street?
area.
At the farm.
Okay.
Bird flu, publicize, educate. Who would like to address that?
Well, I don't know what Rui has to say about it, but I'm reading so much that, a lot of the ag fairs, they're prohibiting not only,
We didn't have any in Marshfield.
well, not only, chickens, but cattle.
Really?
Yeah, because it's now transferring to cattle, so a lot of the
Oh, there
ag
was cattle
fairs
there.
across the country, they're prohibiting cattle as well as chickens, so, you know, the poor 4-H kids.
This year?
They're like,
Marshfield,
you
Yeah,
know,
this year.
no birds at Marshfield.
how about
They had cattle though.
They had
cattle.
There was
Yeah.
cows, yeah.
Yeah, there was
My
cattle there.
grandson wanted to see the cows.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
but, they're
Did you see
prohibiting
Hazel?
them in some
The white
areas,
one?
so
Yeah,
it's a
I
shame.
heard
Big white
that,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got read that.
Yeah.
Probably, yes,
She's
from,
so-
from O'Neill's?
No,
No,
she's from, Chinicki's.
he made the tour. He was on my shoulder, so I had a blast.
Yeah, because they're still working on the flu. I had sent you guys a couple of different news articles that I saw about. It just keeps going. There doesn't seem to be an end to bird flu. Where's It's been a wicked week. Thought I had more, but there was quite a few things in the news over the last few weeks about the bird flu and the effect it's having across the country. We've put stuff on our website. I don't know what else to do. Rui, do you have any thoughts on that?
Just, inform the farmers, keep people away from these
Yeah.
chickens.
Anybody?
Drinking warm water before bed
I'm sorry.
balances blood sugar levels and reverses type 2.
Oh,
Thousands
I
of
have
people
a
are
video.
apparently regaining control of their
Just
blood
don't
sugar
know how to
every
use
night
this.
as they sleep by adding one unusual ingredient
You
to a
need to
glass
listen
of
to
warm
that
water
before
before bed.
listen to the video.
I have a video from USDA that, if I can get back to it, that I think you can share and like put on the website. Remember I was talking about that and I couldn't find it? Well, I finally bumped into it.
Okay. Do you
Uh,
want to send that to
Can
Jana
anybody?
and ask her to put it on our web page?
Sure. Do you want, do you want to take the time to look at it?
Yeah, if it's USDA,
It is,
then just. forward
and it's
it-
very simple figures and very simple to
Yeah,
understand.
forward it to Jana in the
Okay.
town clerk's office
Yes.
and ask her to put it on our
They're kind of
web.
getting a little older now.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, that, anything we can put on there that might help people understand how important this is.
And you guys had asked me about this, and so I have the stuff that I have, plus some of the stuff that the USDA has. I don't know if you wanna look at it or use any of it on a website. This is all, because it's all, I guess it's all digital. So I guess it could go up. But this is the Massachusetts.
Yeah, if it's not already on there, have her add it.
This is the testing for moving birds, which is more important now.
Oh, yeah.
But this is just general information, I guess.
Well, it seems to have slowed down online, people
Has it?
selling birds
Maybe.
and giving birds away. It seems to have slowed down.
I'm good.
I mean, it's not gone.
No.
But I mean, it has slowed down because it was just rampant.
Yeah.
For all the time.
So I don't,
Can she just add links?
Yeah,
to the-
yeah, from whatever website that you're pulling it from, she can add the link.
okay,
She just needs to know the link.
let me work on that.
If you need help.
No, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then I got all of this stuff, there's a checklist that USDA does, but it's very, very lengthy and it's all very
Technical.
specific to a certain question. It's not like these flyers address a whole bunch of things in one
Mhm.
page. This takes 2 pages to talk about one specific item.
Okay, are these all on one website? In other words.
All of this USDA is,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Yes.
if she can just post that website on our
Oh, there's tons of
page,
information.
yeah, and just say, this is USDA, whatever. And that way, if people are looking for information, they can go on and find whatever is helpful to them.
That would be much better.
Yeah.
Who says you must test your flock annually?
If you're showing.
Oh, well, it doesn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Like, oh, hell, I'm not testing mine.
Um,
They're just, I mean, they're just there.
Yeah.
No,
you
you
would
just don't
know.
move.
Oh, Yeah, we would know, there's only 7 of them. I didn't
I
know
know, and
there
they
was
don't, and they don't move, so
No.
they
Yeah.
wouldn't want it.
Yeah, I think
They
it's when you
barely
move
move,
them.
they're old.
Right.
8 years old.
So they're not laying.
Yes, they are.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
they're wonderful.
they're super women.
They're super, they are. Here's a little layer pellet for you. They,
Wow.
4 or 5 of them are
I
still
mean,
laying.
they should be grandmas at this point.
Well, I know, if we had a rooster, they would be, but if we don't, so. No, I'm very proud of them. But I'm still not testing them.
Yeah, if you go to anything like a show or something, or like out there, you know, you have to have health papers, so. But if it's just home,
Yeah.
it's like Coggins. You don't need a Coggins if you're not leaving the property,
Right.
you
Right,
know, same thing, yeah. Don't worry about it.
right.
Except now, there's a hot Coggins at Bowie in Texas.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And
What
he
is it?
sent every last horse, donkey, mule, baby to Mexico, cleaned out the whole place while they were waiting for the results of the Coggins.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
How crooked is that?
Hmm.
So crooked. Look at the place empty. Where'd all the horses go?
Bless you.
Thank you, Roy.
Really?
Just somebody you know.
No, it's a hill buyer
Yeah.
in Texas.
What the?
Hill
Hill.
buyer.
Just slaughterhouse?
He ships them to the slaughterhouse.
By the hundreds. But he shipped all the babies. Just to get rid of them
Disgusting.
because they might. They would have to be quarantined forever if they caught.
If they're positive, can they even be used for,
Well, we'll never know
Food?
now, will we?
yeah,
Mm.
jeez. A slime bag.
Especially
It is.
themselves. Slime.
Sorry.
No, I'm just,
Not
what
really.
is Coggins?
It's a test that tests for a disease called equine infectious anemia in horses.
It's highly infectious with horses.
It's not passed from horse to horse. It's by the mosquitoes.
Oh, okay.
And what's the impact on the end?
It kills them. Or it doesn't have any symptoms but they carry it forever. And then if they carry it, then the mosquitoes at that farm can bite them and then bite somebody else and transfer it. So,
So if an animal tests positive, do they put it down?
we've had such a happy meeting so.
Moving
far.
on.
Sometimes I learn more than I want to
Yeah.
know.
And
No.
you know, on another note that, what is it? Mosquito borne.
Encephalitis.
Is in our
And
area.
West Nile.
Yeah.
both
And West
in
Nile
our-
too.
Yeah, they're both in that
Yeah,
area.
a horse died in Plymouth. Like 2
Yes.
weeks ago.
Really? Yeah.
From Tripoli.
We're actually reboostering everybody next week.
I got mine done.
Yay, gotcha.
Yep.
Well, we're
Animals-
headed into the mosquito season.
First thing you do.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
already been
Yeah.
vaccinated, but it
We
only
can't get
covers you for
vaccinated.
6 months, so we're only
Yeah.
good till the end of the month, and so we're gonna revaccinate.
Okay. Agricultural programs. Louis, have you had a chance to?
No.
Okay.
Does anyone know how Barry is? Is he doing okay? Has
Yeah,
anybody
called me
seen him?
today. He's,
Yeah,
he wasn't gonna come, I think. I know this is for public dissemination, but back, he talked about stepping down.
yeah. Maybe we can get Carrie to jump on. She's a doer.
That's what I suggested.
I can work on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, please do.
I think Carrie would be our new secretary.
So if it, the new chair.
I think we gotta start her off slow. She's gotta start off as secretary.
Yeah, next year she can be,
She can't jump in and become chair.
next year,
She's gotta work her way up.
give her 6 months.
Now, I had talked to Elliot last year. He agreed, he would come and speak
Okay.
on the program. So
Do we have, high school students lined up for the agricultural fair?
not that I know.
Can you do it, please?
Yeah, I'll call.
Okay. See if
Yeah,
we
I
can,
just sent follow-up to Elliot as well as the other gentleman, Richard. At Silver Lake. But they've been, I mean, they're just now.
Right.
They're just coming back to school, I know.
Like, that's why I thought I would
Be
send a
there.
reminder today and,
Plus, if we send in the big gun over here, we can.
yeah,
Be good.
Daniel Richards. He's the horticulture guy.
Dan, yes.
So he and Elliot. So they both got emails today, but I don't know when they come back in and get their emails.
I suspect next week.
I think they would have access to it all year round.
Well, they do, but they take
Why
time
bother?
off, yeah, you know.
Someone's getting short and short for teachers too.
Mm.
All righty, native plant sale.
We. The program itself was very well attended, as you know.
I have more, don't worry.
We had standing room only, and I thought that was gonna generate a lot of interest in buying plants. We only ended up with 6 of us buying plants. We had a few
Big one, my truck.
plants. And it was really Blue Stem was really a joy to work with. They,
It was a good presentation.
they did
It was-
a
it-
fine presentation,
it was
just didn't generate the online sales that I thought it might. I'm hoping that a lot of those people may have ended up going there to just see, because online they had a lot of plants, but they weren't all available. So it could be that people were gonna wait and swing by the place itself.
A lot of times you want, if you're gonna buy plants, you want to actually look at them unless you,
Yeah,
you know the nursery and you've
right.
ordered
Right,
stuff
yeah.
before.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I let one sit too long, but they're not, I know, doing very well. So, it was an effort.
It
I think
It was an interesting presentation.
Yeah, the educational process was very good. The follow-up sale wasn't as strong as I had hoped for. But it was another opportunity for the community, something for us to present. And we did it, so I think we did our job in bringing information.
It was a good presentation.
I thought it was great.
Mhm.
My friend and I really enjoyed it, and
And I don't even care about
we
flowers.
both didn't want to order online. We're just gonna go to the nursery.
Mhm.
Is that what you did?
I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Still
Which
planning.
nursery was it?
Blue Stem. They're
Blue
in
Stem.
Well,
And I didn't think, looking back, now that you say that, I was a little confused about the order online. I don't know that she presented that clear enough.
I tried to order online and it never went through apparently.
really?
No.
No, that's too bad, because I did do it. I wanted to do it right away. And it didn't work the first time, and I contacted her and she had to correct something, and then it went through, so
I
maybe
did it
you had
like-
ordered
I did
too
it like,
soon.
no, I did it 2 days before the end.
Oh, okay.
And
That
I did
didn't
it
go
twice,
through.
it didn't
Huh.
go through, so I was like, oh. I don't want it.
Yeah, because I wanted to make
Need to
sure.
spend
it was
any more
working.
money anyway.
Yeah. No, she didn't really emphasize that, but we certainly had enough flyers out and put stuff out on Facebook for people to know about it, so. So I thank you for your support on doing the program.
All right, moving on, produce sharing. Well, Jean, do you want to address it or do you want me to
Go ahead.
make my comments?
Go ahead.
I think it's had kind of a mixed success.
Mhm.
Um, You know, people have been dropping produce and it seems to,
Disappear.
it seems to go. We had an incident where somebody left some stuff that was fit for the compost pile, but we dealt with it.
And that's what we had promised the town, that we would. keep
And I
in
don't
mind.
think there's been a problem.
Mm.
You know, I
Mhm.
don't hit it every day, but I try to hit it in the morning on my way to going out on the boat, so.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
check it a couple times a week. If you can check it next week, because I'll be there.
Anybody else want to reel in and take a look? Please
I
feel
check
free.
it every once in a while.
Do your
Mhm.
things, Karen.
Have you seen anything there?
Yeah.
There's been stuff
Yeah,
there.
but not much.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see the compost stuff, but.
No, that,
Well, we'll be getting, now is heavy zucchini season,
Mhm.
squash is coming in, tomatoes are coming in, so we may see,
My tomatoes are well done.
are they? Mine are just really
My-
coming in.
My yellow squash is all done. They were crazy. When it was raining and,
Yeah,
yeah,
they plump up pretty fast.
yeah, my pumpkins are done.
really?
Wow, that's
Well,
early,
I
isn't it?
planted the manure.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
They
Yeah.
can
Grow
such a
really well
boost.
there, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a boost.
Everything is like done.
Mhm. But I think I've seen people posting on Facebook that they picked stuff up, they would post a picture, so.
Oh, good.
I,
Oh, that's good.
I didn't have any real goal for it other than to provide an avenue for people to share their produce. So I don't know how you would rate it as whether or not it's successful or not. I think the fact that stuff is showing up and disappearing
I think that's,
is really
Yeah.
all we have for us.
Yeah, exactly. I just keep hoping that the seniors are stopping on their way in and out.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you don't know. so-
without a camera there, we don't really know who's in and out or how often. But we do know that stuff is coming in, and going in. So I think that's
And I think something like that takes
time.
years,
Yeah,
yeah, for it to really catch on.
yeah,
People to hear it and then go there, and
yeah.
I think it's successful.
I mean, in fact, we haven't had any complaints.
Hmm.
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Always good.
Kingston Farmers Market signs.
Yeah, I never got one.
I never got one either.
Why didn't you call? That was, did you call it?
Well, I told her who I was here when we, at the meeting,
Oh, okay.
and she said she was gonna stop and drop it at the end of the driveway, but she never did.
So they
So,
haven't responded to the invitation to the ag fair either. She did tell me that they are, they're all volunteers and they all have full-time jobs.
it was pretty small the beginning of the month.
Oh, was it?
Are they still having it at the mall? Is that where they have it?
No, it's
at
at Gray's Beach.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I haven't been.
Yeah.
It's been at Gray's Beach for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously, I haven't been. I don't get off the farm that much.
Yeah, probably the last, 2 years, 3 years?
3 years,
3
maybe.
years. Yeah, they seem to have a couple that are there every month and then some that just show up 1 month and maybe nothing.
Mhm.
else.
Mhm.
But I think it's really great that we have a group in town who's committed to doing this. I mean, it's not easy to get these vendors and get it all set up and everything. So,
No, it's you know for her and feel.
yeah.
Okay, so here we are. Agricultural fair.
Okay,
Well, it's gonna be here.
yes, it is.
I didn't send you a thing in because I have to go buy a new printer. So I will give it to you next time. I'll just mail it to you.
Okay.
My printer's in the box. I haven't set it up.
Well, that doesn't work.
I know. I looked after that, I'm like, oh, shit. But I didn't,
So they're gonna let us
You
tread on
need
the new
help setting it
grass?
up?
I think I can
Carefully.
set it up. It's a real cheap one. You
You're
know.
gonna put the
I realize
cows
it's just a cheap, but I know
No,
cheap one.
the cows are going back here.
No, I was gonna say it. No, where's the-
Where's that?
No.
Right here. Here's that here.
Right here?
Has Carrie said anything to you about the back flop?
I talked to her
Yes.
just today about it, actually. She's been in touch with Jean. They're
Okay.
gonna put it somewhere near the gazebo, she said.
Yes.
So the patch of grass.
Is she on the agenda for the selectmen?
I think she said something, the selectmen said they didn't have to see her.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Because she said, oh, I went before him last year, and I said, oh, well, this year there's some new concerns having to do with the memorial out front. And I said, I think it would be a wise idea to talk with them and get an appointment to reassure them that you're not gonna.
I will double check with her tomorrow. I will see her in the morning. And I will confirm that she has in fact heard that from the selectmen that she doesn't need to go.
And
And I'll warm her up for coming on the committee.
All right, so we have gotten responses from several people, Crooked Barn Farm, Flower Farm, Edible South Shore, Recycling, Kona Pizza, Mom on the Go, that's a food vendor, Moonlight Rose Alpacas, the Rabbits, Erica.
The rabbits are coming.
Yeah.
She said they sent you.
She did.
But she
Rui,
never sent me one. so
Roy
I
just
couldn't
said,
send
I
it.
got.
Okay.
I-
Chris,
But I'll be there.
Christine, Deb, you said you'd do something, you'd have some kind of stand, right?
Do something, Deb.
Animal control is, out on leave
I know,
and will be.
Yeah.
So,
What
Later.
happened? That they're out on leave? Is this an indefinite thing?
no, it's medical.
Oh, medical?
So I just thought I'd bring my stuff over to your team.
oh, okay.
Like, have my own
All right.
favorite one.
Did I give you back those old business cards?
Oh, look, I thought I kept them.
Yes,
the-
so if you could bring those back,
Yes, that's what I was planning on.
It'd be
okay.
nice if they just softened up.
All right.
It's kind of cheap.
Christine,
I'll bring the
And then
John Deere
Carrie.
tractor
okay,
and assuming that he's gonna do some work to the trailer before we go to Ocala. He thinks he will have it done in time. So assuming that it's done, we'll bring that. So the kids can run out and check it out.
okay.
I don't know about a horse because I'm using the stalls currently, so. Like Karen said, she's bringing her mini,
minis?
so.
Okay, but I don't have a phone.
Oh, because you never sent me one.
All
I
right.
keep
good.
I keep emailing you saying you never sent me a form.
No, you're not on the
Let me
list.
go.
I'm not on.
Call me.
easy.
I emailed her and emailed her. She said, people were sending me back. Oh, I haven't got any." And I got a Coggins on the little demon. First time I ever got the Coggins, because she never goes anywhere.
Right,
I have an appointment for her health certificate, which is ridiculous,
I know.
for 4
I agree.
hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
do you have to have an appointment or can you just call up and they'll do it? I do it just over the phone all the time. Do you have to have them come out?
Well, I don't have any, we don't go any, we only go to Marshfield Fair and they don't care about that.
So,
Thank you.
do you have her vaccinated and
Of
you have
course I
the
do.
Coggins? So is it social equine?
No.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying, because I just call them and just say I need health certificates and blah, 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 blah. And they say, okay, where you going? What are you doing? Blah, 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 all done. And they email them to me. It's easy.
No.
Okay, so I did,
use Kindle.
we haven't heard
She
from a
probably
lot
would
of
too.
our vendors. I did give them a September 20th deadline, but I sent them a reminder today. I heard back right away from Weir Tree Farm. They're not going to be participating this year.
Oh,
He said his father just passed away,
Oh, really?
and he said they're really, really busy, so. They're not gonna be here this year. I haven't heard back from 4-H or, oh, Barry, I don't know. It doesn't sound like Barry's gonna be up to doing anything. I haven't heard back from either of the breweries.
I can see if Carrie or John would do the cranberry display that Barry usually does.
Carrie's gonna be doing the cow.
I was.
No, but John can help because if Bruce is there, John will be there. They're like this.
Okay. Haven't heard from Foul Play Farm, which is the one in Duxbury, the gentleman that came in, the two that
Oh.
came in and talked to us about their,
The co-op thing that they.
well, the
yeah.
thing they're doing with
Yeah.
Duxbury, yeah. There's, haven't heard from Hippie Pilgrim, but she posted something online today that leads me to believe there may be some issues there.
They're always at the, farmer's market.
Yeah, and I know she said that she's gonna be at a couple places this weekend, so I don't know. She came last year, I thought she sold everything that she
Hmm.
brought. I haven't heard back from the Conservation Commission or the library. Garden Club is up in the air, because the president can't do it, and she's gonna see if anyone else can do it. Nina's deli and ice cream, as you know, they're selling the business.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
They're
Tomorrow's
closing
all-
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's their last
Oh.
day.
Oh, no.
But they're gonna keep the operation going. The fire is overseas and isn't actually gonna take over till October. So they're gonna continue running it, although Kim has a job somewhere else. She's gonna keep the ice cream.
The
Not
deli's
deli, but the ice
closing
cream.
tomorrow.
Huh?
Yeah, I heard the deli's closing
Wow,
tomorrow.
I
It
see
is.
that.
But she's gonna keep the ice cream window open. She hopes to continue with the ice cream truck. And I said,
Hope
well,
so.
if you can't,
That's a highlight.
yeah, I said, if you can't do it, if you can't do it, please let me know and tell me who else I could contact, because I said, I thought the ice cream was a
Oh, it
big.
was good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
was a
Yes.
Nice
It was one of my
addition.
favorite things.
And I
Yeah.
said, my only concern was they ran out of vanilla ice cream in the first half hour. And she said, well, let me explain. She said, ever since COVID, we're having trouble getting deliveries.
Still?
Yeah,
Wow.
she said, the delivery companies can't get drivers. And she said, I just got an order in today. It was 30 gallons of something. But she said they didn't send what I requested. She said, I asked for 1 gallon of orange sherbet. They sent me 5.
Oh.
So she said, there's a supply issue here.
Yeah.
And she said, I can only put on the truck what we have. So I said, well, thank you for educating me. I had no idea that
Yeah.
there were still those kinds of
Yeah.
issues. I haven't heard from Ken Pearl, the beekeeper, haven't heard from the Plymouth County Farm. We talked about the schools. I've been trying to get the Pretentious Pickle Company to come. Have you had their pickles? Oh, they're really good. They've been at the farmer's market, they're good.
They have whiskey pickles.
Yeah. The other one is,
They do.
Foss Farms. They have an amazing tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that, though.
Aren't
My,
you?
my
Okay.
daughter loves it.
It's a thick sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not acidic.
so I'm trying to get them to come because I think that would be a nice.
Yeah, my daughter
addition.
loves it.
And there's some others that the Zerbo Bakery up in Pembroke. She's been at several of the farmers markets, and I thought having a bakery would be nice. I don't have anyone with homemade soaps.
There's always soaps at the farmer's market,
I didn't see any.
but I don't have any idea what the name of it
Yeah.
is, because I don't
Can
dare
you
have
invite the
smells.
Kingston Bakery there, the new
Keegan, please.
Keegan?
Keegan?
We can, sure.
Where the old London road.
Mhm.
I'll ask a couple of people I know that make soaps,
Okay,
you know.
Yeah.
Sure thought it. I got somebody from the fair when I was at Marshfield. She has goats and bunnies there before each year.
okay,
So, and obviously they have health papers because they won the fair.
okay. Now, you have a musician lined up.
Yep, yeah, Beaver, he hasn't sent anything to you yet? Walter
Um,
Beavers.
No, well, I haven't sent him any.
Oh, okay, but I sent him the stuff.
Oh,
so-
yeah, I haven't heard that.
Okay, I'll say something to him. then.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
He was
'cause-
all excited. He was,
Okay,
Yeah.
but last year he was too, and then he didn't have his equipment.
yeah, he has
So
no
we had a-
equipment this year.
Had to pivot at the last
Right.
second, so. Okay, so
Yeah, I'll get after him.
that's what we have. I haven't contacted Lydia yet, to see if she can help me lay it all out once we know who's coming.
If she can't because of what's going on, I'll be happy to come early and help you. So just.
Yeah, we
use
just
me
have
as
to
a
kind
backup.
of space it out as.
Yeah,
So we know
not a
ahead of
big
time
deal.
when they show up, here's where you go.
Okay.
Oh, on that note, I spoke with Rob because I'm with facilities for my volunteer job.
Mhm.
And I'd mentioned the sprinkler system and a little bit of confusion last year. And he said he would be happy if you would like him to notify him, and he'll have the new sprinkler system flagged
Okay, so we don't put anything.
for,
into it.
so people putting up tents.
Mhm.
He said,
Well,
just
they're not putting them in the ground.
the stakes that don't go on the ground, or tie the
They're,
tent
they're
down.
just setting them on the ground. And sometimes you use weights on them, but I don't think anybody put them in the ground last year.
That's like the tents that I have done.
Yeah, they don't go in the ground.
They just sit there and just put weights on them.
Well, I know there was a couple people that
Oh.
were putting something in the ground that came up to
Okay.
me.
Okay. All right,
Um,
I talked to Joe Casson today. Joe did a lot of the work out here. He was also the key to getting the sod, and as you know, he's providing all the water. Because he told them it has to be watered constantly, it's sod. And if it's not watered constantly, you're gonna lose it. And there was an issue with the town providing the water, so he said. So that's why the tankers are out there. He said he expects the landscaper to switch over to the sprinkler system within the next couple of weeks. And I said, our concern is, can we safely be on this new turf and not create a problem? And he said, yes, by the end of September, there should be absolutely no problem. He said, in fact, probably within a couple of weeks, they'll start mowing. So he said, I said, because we're down to the wire planning on this fair, and I need to know if we're gonna be able to use that area. And he said, absolutely. We could see no reason why we couldn't utilize the lawn area. So. And then you have, the lady who's gonna do the braided rug.
Yes, she's
So
gonna
we'll have
donate
that
the rug
back.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Right?
That was really nice.
Yeah, it was,
Mhm.
it was quite nice, and it was a nice little addition to our
She's
fair.
lovely, and she said she'd be happy to.
Yeah, so we've got music, we've got vendors with information, vendors selling items. We've got that.
I spoke to Fanny's food truck.
Yes.
Stephanie Clifford
And what did they say?
said she's very interested, and she has the food truck that you have.
Okay, did you give her the form?
I emailed her the form. Well, yes, I think I did. Let me double check on that. She does vegan food only. And she said some places don't like me to come because they don't like that food. I said, yes, but to my knowledge, there isn't anybody that has that food that's gonna be there, so it'd be nice to have a variety of vendors.
Yeah,
And she's right here at 68 Main Street. That's where I saw the truck, and I pulled in and wrote the phone number down to call her.
okay. All right.
So she's in between like Benet Block and that package store,
Mhm.
right in there. So she was very interested.
Okay, well, I hope she sends it.
I
in.
hope so.
Okay.
Let me give her another call.
Yeah, I mean, I gave them until September 20th. I just,
Yeah,
And do you have other food too? Other food trucks?
yeah, we've got the Kona Pizza,
Okay.
we've got Mom on the Go. Hopefully we'll have an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
I haven't
then
heard back
hopefully
from
the food.
Kona Ice. And I haven't heard back from either of the breweries. I invited the brewer we had last year and the new one, the 42nd. So I haven't heard back from them yet, but they would
Which one?
have follow-ups.
42nd Street was not the one that was here last week.
No, that one was the one from Carver. Brewery 44. So 42nd Brewing Company is here in Kingston. Brewery 44 is in Carver. They're the ones that came last year. So I
The
thought
one
it'd
about
be,
the Overshot.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, so I thought it would
thought
be
there
nice
was
to
the
have
same one.
the one in Kingston,
No,
but haven't heard from them yet.
no.
Okay, so that's what I have so far.
The guys
Food.
downtown, I
My
work with that.
question is,
Mhm.
I have a dog 4-H club that meets at the farm. Do you want me to ask them?
Is this the group that came last year?
No, no, that's the official down there group.
Okay.
This is club, a
Mhm.
4-H club.
It's a 4-H club with
Yeah.
dogs? Yeah. Sure. Do you?
Something dog for it, yeah, it's something.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's so hard to get,
Mhm.
what was it, Kathy? Down there, I think it's Kathy,
Mhm.
with her dogs. If you don't hear from her, I know, I'm pretty sure I can get this group to come.
Okay, I don't know that I invited them this year. I invited
You said something.
Kathy Ackambura.
Yeah.
Yeah,
from
that's what
4-H,
you
is that
said,
the
yeah.
group?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did send something to them, but, yeah,
'Cause this is a new club and they went to, Marshall Fair and did really, really well.
oh, yeah, that would be nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're only small, they're not like big like Kathy Ackambura,
Yeah,
but
hers
they,
was a
but
very
they do,
large one.
obedience and,
Mhm.
you know, they're showing the dogs and blah, blah, blah.
so they could do a couple little demonstrations.
Sure they could.
Oh, that would be nice. And we have the clown lady coming back, I think.
Face painting.
Yeah.
The clown scares me. I pulled in and saw the clown, I was like, I'm leaving.
Susan Tower.
Yeah, I forgot, I haven't asked her yet, I just sent a text to her right now.
Okay, okay. Is
I'm
there
pretty sure
any,
she'll do it,
okay, is
as
there
long as
any,
she's open that day.
anything else, that we should be thinking about as far as the fair? We'll have the key to have the townhouse open, so the bathrooms will be available. We're going to arrange the food trucks over on the side here.
And what about Lobster Love up here?
What about it?
Did you ask them?
Who?
The guy that owns Early Bird, he has the food truck called Lobster
Oh.
Love. Well, it's a really good food truck. I don't know
Okay.
anything about him or whatever.
It was just Donnie Wahlberg was just on something that I saw, maybe it was Facebook, that he got something from them and said it was the best he'd ever had or
It's-
something.
it's-
Well, that
Everybody-
lobster croissant sandwich is really good.
Really good.
All right, I mean, I can send him something. He just backed out of an agreement with another organization, so I don't know what to think.
Well, I don't know him at all. I just know that the
Yeah.
food truck
Well, he
is
almost
to
ran me,
die
he
for.
almost ran me over in the grocery store with a cart full of ice bags the other day.
You're just having a bad time. I wouldn't know if I fell over.
Okay, I can certainly send him something. Do you have all the necessary forms for the club?
You know,
You want me to send it
I
to
have
you again?
this.
You have that, but they need the letter and everything.
that would be nice.
I'll send it to you again.
Or you need more than this?
There's an invitation letter.
Oh, yeah,
There's this, and then there's the list of instructions.
oh, yeah, I think I sent those all, there's like 6 or 8 pages, oh, no, that's because I took pictures on my camera of my phone, 'cause-
But they should have all three. That gives
Yeah.
them the complete picture.
I'll ask her tomorrow and let you know.
Okay.
She'll be able to tell me.
well, this will be a start.
I thought
Okay,
that she's
are you
already,
gonna
she's
be able
on
to
a cruise. I
bring
don't know when
all
she's
this?
coming back.
Oh, absolutely, how many do you need?
Okay, well, we won't know. Hopefully,
Maybe
most
she'll be
of
back
us
by
Week
then.
or two.
I
bring
think I
it.
have 4 or
Yeah.
something.
She
Yeah.
goes on cruises.
It was
all
really
the
helpful
time.
last year. I bought a couple new ones myself, but,
Oh, yeah, I'll bring them.
yeah, and I'll ask Paul for some tables, because we did use some of his tables last year. But we're gonna have right now, I'm planning on doing the food more or less on the side here. We got criticized because they weren't
In that
visible.
paved area?
The only thing is the end space has to be kept for Crooked Barn Flower Farm, because they keep their flowers in the car in the air conditioning.
Mhm.
So she needs to be able to go back and
I
forth.
actually asked Rob to measure that, and he hasn't gotten back to me, because depending on how many trucks you have,
Mhm.
his comment was you have to leave a space in between for the people to,
Oh, yeah.
so there may be, I don't know, there may be limited. I don't know what the footage is there,
Yeah.
depending on how many trucks you have.
Are they going with the
Do
tank?
you want me to ask him again?
They going with the tank is now?
Yes, hopefully that tanker will be,
It should be.
will be gone by then. They should be on back on the regular sprinkler. So, is there anything else that we need to think about right now? We'll have one more
Police detail.
meeting right
You don't
before,
need one. You don't need one.
what?
Police detail.
No, we don't need a police detail. The banner, you have the big banner to put up front.
Yes.
I'll ask Paul about putting up those
Sawhorses.
so that you block off that whole driveway. I may have you put your horse trailer more towards the back there.
Okay.
Because it got a little confusing last year with people trying to unload and then it's a little.
The only
We
thing
need
I,
to address that.
if we do
But I
put
want you
the,
to people really get confused.
with the food trucks over there, should we have some sort of cones or barriers so people don't walk out between the food trucks with cars coming and
That
going?
was Rob's concern, that you're gonna have two-way traffic over here because you
Mhm.
closed that road. So you
Yeah.
might need,
Either some sort of, just orange cones
Do
between the
we have
trucks
a
or
bunch
something.
of those?
Do I have? No.
No.
Paul's got them, I'm sure.
and so the cow plot is coming back.
Yes,
I thought they were a big draw. Can they go
No.
up front over there on the other side?
well, they need to have their trailer close by. Remember, they kept the cattle in the trailer till just before they brought them over, so that's why I was thinking of putting them back here. And then they can have their trailer right there.
How big a space do they need?
But I think people saw that driving by, and well, I know they did. That's one of the reasons Rob said he saw that driving by and was like, whoa. It was just so interesting. to him.
Yeah, I mean,
How-
we could try and put them there on the end.
Which room?
That's what the question, yeah, how much room?
Well,
they
your
need?
trailer fit. Why
No,
wouldn't their
but we're
trailer
talking
fit?
about the square
Oh,
footage
yes.
they need for their,
On this upper corner, I mean, that's
Yeah.
not gonna interfere with the veterans.
they cannot be on
They
this side of
can't
the
be there.
driveway. No animals on this side of,
But they can be on that side.
they can be
I
on
can
that
say
side,
this
but no animals on
Speaking
this
for
side
my
of the
father,
driveway.
as a veteran. He'd be
John,
appalled that
you
it
were
was,
there at the
oh,
selectmen's
believe
meeting.
me, I know,
What
he'd
did we
laugh,
promise?
he would laugh, he would
I
say.
know, we had to promise.
He's the guy who says,
We're,
yeah,
we're gonna have that whole
Bring some
side
straight.
over there.
use the ashes to fertilize the blueberry trees.
Are they gonna be penned in?
Oh,
No, okay,
I've only got one.
okay.
We have agreed.
We just can't have any animals on
This,
the main one.
well, it's nicer over there anyway. It's like-
Yes,
Yeah, that,
It'll
that's
be
a
nice.
nice one over there.
Well, I mean, I gotta
Last
do
time.
something with her, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, cause I don't have a pen for her or anything,
that's fine.
and I've gotta
You want
walk
me
her
to bring some
around.
extra, I could bring extra cattle panels.
Does she use a leash or something?
I mean, they're hog panels, but she's not gonna jump over them, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, the 8 or 10 feet each one,
Yeah,
you know, each foot square.
I gotta worry about getting a trailer, so I gotta get one of the guys to bring me over, I guess.
If you have a problem, I can come get you.
Straw,
Yeah, I have straw.
Oh,
I still got
okay.
straw.
okay. I think that adds a little.
I
It
think it
does.
was a really nice touch.
Yeah.
The straw bales.
And
It
if
was,
we had
yeah.
a couple of pumpkins, you know, or mums or something. Because we'll be at the end of September and we'll really be into the fall.
My pumpkins will probably be ruined by
They'll
then.
be done.
Yeah.
right?
But they look cute now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did you do pumpkins this year, Lou?
You.
and you're gonna do eggs, right? Yeah. Okay. You sold out last year, didn't you?
Actually, this year I'm gonna bring basket. show them how many we can gather on them. I'm bringing a number, I think 12 or 13 that I have right now of egg boxes from various supermarkets and so forth. And they all look beautiful, but guess what word they're missing? Fresh. They don't say fresh. They look gorgeous. They're organic. Their chickens are not fed HMO. They have pretty pictures on them, but they don't say
They fresh.
Well, when I was up at my family reunion in Maine, I brought eggs, right? Because I brought some mushish and some tomatoes and some squash and, eggs. So she says, well, I get all my eggs fresh from the Amish.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'm not eating anything that's not fresh. I'm telling you right now, because I can tell the difference. So she brings out these deviled eggs. They're peeled perfectly. I'm like, them suckers are not fresh.
That's right.
They are not fresh and I'm not eating them. So then the next morning she brings out all this scrambled. I said, are those my eggs? No, those are some, I said, "Give me a bagel."
So that's how you can tell?
Yep,
on a
no,
deviled
they
egg?
do not peel.
Yeah.
When they're
fresh eggs.
fresh.
Don't pay.
Okay, because that's what I thought, 'cause I, well, some of yours, they were son of a gun.
Remember,
Fresh.
I just bought them from Rui to make for Labor Day. So they'll be sitting in my fridge for.
And they'll be okay.
there's a membrane between the egg and the shell,
Yeah.
and it just sticks to the egg.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I said, well, the Amish are not selling you fresh eggs, just so you know. I know, and now you know. But they're from the Amish. Okay.
Depends. All right, so how about the books? Are you still selling books?
Yeah.
You should have those. You never know.
Mhm.
Actually, I have a third one. So,
Oh,
I just gotta find a printer.
okay.
And it's done by kids from Silver Lake.
Oh,
what's it about?
Priscilla Mullins, who nobody's ever heard of.
that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, because she was married to this guy named John Alden.
Oh,
That's
And-
right.
And every time you see anything, it's John and Priscilla, and John was a pain in the ass. He came home at least 11 times, because she had 11 kids. But he was never home.
He was busy.
Well,
No, he was a factor, what they call, he was a factor for the plantation, what they call it plantation. I think so, the Plymouth plantation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know where the Alden house is,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk down to the bay, you look straight across.
Mm-hmm.
So he just rode over there, and he didn't come home except when he got the urge.
At least once a year.
Yeah, at least once a year. And then he was up in Maine, getting the contracts for the lumber and the furs. And she raised 11 kids, 10 of which reached adulthood.
Wow.
She was a farmer, she was a teacher,
wow.
the medicine giver. She took care of them all.
In that day and age.
And not only, if you want to know how women have been neglected in our society, they don't even know where she's buried.
Oh, God.
John Alden is here. Where's Priscilla? You know,
Here's another interesting thing. I have an old sign from the plantation. It's the guy's house I bought. It had worked there. I mean, so we're going back. And it lists names of the pilgrim. There's not a single woman's name.
no,
It's all the men.
Oh,
that's why we're gonna have a woman president.
I hope so.
75 days.
well, we'll see,
Hope
we'll
so.
see. But yeah, the women did all the work, but no credit.
No credit, never. She got
Still
none.
happening.
And
And
they
she
had
has to
to
work.
come over on the Mayflower because
They
it
had
kept
children.
coming.
Yeah, yeah, they had children
And she was the wealthy one. She came into the marriage
with the
With-
wealth.
with the wealth, and the wealth, believe it or not, was, I think, 42 pairs of shoes. Her father was a cobbler. And the
Wow.
shoes were worth more than anything else.
Wow.
John was a cooper. I mean, which was a very valid occupation.
Right, right, but not moneymaker.
I don't know if it was or not, but he certainly didn't get his income from that. He got it.
I can't wait to get the book.
But that,
Just get it,
it's all done. I just got the.
get it printed, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else you guys think of, if you can't think of it now, drop me a line, just so you can get this all coordinated and have another successful event. Because I thought it went very well last year, except for the sudden storm, but
Can't control that.
no, you can't. So that's my report.
Thank you. Well,
And
thanks for all the
we'll
work
have,
you never do.
we'll have the same drawing. Last year, my daughter ran off a whole bunch of chicken pigeons. Gives the color.
Oh,
And you know, always get kids and you give them away.
nice.
Okay.
This year, we put Santa's family farm.
There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
You didn't? You
Fresh
sell
eggs.
t-shirts?
Oh, I'm gonna ask about, I did ask last year, but boy, they couldn't come. I'm not sure if that place up at the mall that has the indoor, for indoor dog walking. They used to have a dog treat truck,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna try and find out about that.
Oh, that's cool.
I know,
Yeah.
I'll get a hold of her if, because I know the reason. I read something that they were out of business.
I had when we had the
So I don't
dog
know if they-
reunion at well, we did a lot of dog stuff at the farm, so, and we had a dog reunion, they had somebody that made dog treats there.
Well, this is a
Paying
truck,
attention to this.
Right,
stuff, you know?
doggy
If
ice
you don't have a
cream.
dog.
Yeah, they had. more-
But I don't know if
more
that
dogs, so.
particular business is still in business. That's why I
But
remember.
they were making dog treats and they had a charcuterie dog thing.
Oh, wow. Geez.
They had, and Meat House came with dog ice cream.
Okay.
I mean, that would be a good thing if we had a dog treat table. But let me call them and see if they're still in business.
Okay.
The one in Hanover, or Pembroke is. This was a franchise I want to see. But actually, I hadn't thought about, I don't know anybody off the top of my head that makes them, sells them.
So the dog lady, I'll ask her for a
Okay.
name.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
once
that
we-
would be a good table.
Yeah, once we know for sure who's coming, I can start putting it out on Facebook. And that does generate a lot of interest.
Oh, that's right. And Jim Farrell said he would help. Um, So I need
With
to,
publicizing it.
I should probably be doing something with him now. He was the independent voice editor. I used to
Yeah.
work for him.
Mhm.
We're still close friends. So if there's something that you want me, now that you know where it is, to send to him, he said he,
Okay, well,
He would
why don't I
send
wait and
it out.
see if I get a few more responses so we can start listing some of the entities that'll be here, because
okay,
that's what brings people, once they
Yeah.
know it's gonna be here. But if we can get somebody with some soaps, that would be
Mhm.
nice. The flowers, the eggs.
I think putting in towns where
Bees.
people can see them down there. is the best idea.
Okay,
I agree.
all
I
right,
really do,
okay.
because people, they just love that.
they love that sign. They just did.
Yeah.
It was a curiosity.
Yeah, okay. Well, Carrie was gonna come over and look at the spaces. I don't know if she's done that. When we
I'm not
talked to
sure
her-
either. I can ask
Yeah,
her
you can
tomorrow
let her know we're thinking about putting maybe up front, but on that.
on that right side.
Because then the people that are traveling this way could see them.
Yeah.
I mean, it would it would be harder coming down before they have a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah.
sight vision for traffic going that way.
And we could always get them to dig up the road so that they send every piece of traffic
This way.
and this way.
Yeah.
I'll just have Paul put up sawhorses across, so everybody has to come through.
Right,
Evergreen.
Can we, will ATD do this? Will they mention it on the radio?
Probably if I send them something, so maybe that's where Jim can
Jim,
come
yeah.
in.
Yeah, how
Yep.
about,
He knows them over there. I think
Yeah.
that was one of the ones that said when I asked
PLM.
him.
yeah, if they could,
Yeah, I don't think we
Just-
did anything on the radio last year, but
I mean, it's a community service thing. Do they
Yeah, I
charge for
think-
something like
I
that?
don't
or-
think so.
And it'll be coming from a PR. firm.
Yeah. And if they want a speaker, John, I'll refer them to you and come in and talk about that.
Yeah, and you know how well I do.
You only get better with practice, John.
Right.
All right. Ready to move on, Mr.
Yep.
Chairman? I'm getting tired.
I've had a long day. I just,
It's my second meeting. I'm tapped out.
the agricultural commission meeting, the winter get together.
Yeah,
coming up.
we can deal with that after we get through the.
Let's
fair.
get, okay, good. Animal inspector, please.
I'm done.
Oh, did you want to mention this?
Oh,
I didn't put it on.
I don't have anything
um,
else.
The Plymouth County Farm Bureau's annual meeting is August 26th, so it's that,
Next Monday.
okay. So if anybody wants to go, it's the Boston Tavern, East Grove Street, Middleborough. They actually did a nice job on breakfast.
Yeah,
so
it starts at 6 o'clock with a cocktail hour followed by dinner. I thought the food was really good.
Food was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. So I sent this to all of you and you just respond to Lisa Blair, either call her or email her.
Did I see an email sent to you that Megan Kelly was gonna be there? I saw some email that came through with Megan's name on it.
Who's Megan Kelly?
That's my question.
So, you know what, I confused. It is Megan Kelly, but I'm thinking it's Megan. No, McMaster, Megan,
Context?
no, the state agricultural. person.
Oh, okay.
McGrath.
McGrath, yeah,
Oh, yeah, no,
yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't see anything. on
Where
that.
did you say that dinner was just for the meeting minutes?
It's next Monday. the
Boston
26th,
Tavern, okay.
In Middleborough.
Excuse me. I, sorry.
What time is it?
The two Megans.
I
Six.
sent this to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you check, but it's at 6 o'clock on the 26th. And you just respond to Lisa. Blair. I initially responded that I was going, but now I'm gonna be out of state. So I'm gonna be going. But I think it's important to have somebody there. Find out what they're talking about.
Anybody want to go?
I could go, but I don't remember things that well.
Take notes. I'm sorry, Deb, you were gonna.
No, I'm all set. Everything that I had, we've already talked about.
Okay, is there anything else?
Anybody here who had Netflix ever watched the Heartland docs about veterinarians?
I've seen it, but I'm not on Netflix.
On net, it's a regular. No,
It used to be on just regular TV.
no, it's not on Netflix, it's on Disney. Okay. They have, it's a husband and wife veterinarian team. They have,
Nebraska or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're in Nebraska. And we think, talk about farms, I mean, there's nothing like. Some of those spreads, they show up
Oh,
to
you need one.
1,400 acres.
I didn't have this. phone.
Have you seen Clarkson's
I was
farm?
gonna give it to Rick.
No, with them.
Did
I'm
we
gonna
squat?
keep one
for
And see if he.
The race car
wants to
driver?
Talk to the guy.
Oh, it's an awesome
Gas
show.
station.
Where is it?
Oh, okay.
Not around. here.
Prime. No, it's in England.
Because it's really, so I'm sure people.
My husband,
don't
my
know
sister
that
and
They packed it up. and
they were
put it in.
Well, I
Iowa pig
remember
farmers. And
When
they
and I
love it.
remember
It's just a
talking about
great,
it, you know.
it's a great
And
show.
here's another piece of.
I'll-
What's it called
again?
Clarkson's Farm,
When you say
And what's it
tourist
on?
corner, what do you think of?
Prime. It's on a
Tourist
bunch of websites, though.
Anybody?
I'll
I
have to
wasn't here when.
figure it out for you. Oh
Tourist
my God, there's 3 or 4 seasons and
Corner up there, the big multi-family.
you
home,
would,
there's a
you
store,
would really
or a-
like it.
or a store.
Well, that
It's
was over
real,
there.
it's a big,
And then they moved it
farm.
over there
This is a
when they built
retired
the
race
gas
car
station.
driver.
They moved a bunch of stuff
Um,
around.
He's got the
But
money
that
to do it, but it's real lovely.
Building was in its
Did you say it was
location as a
Highland or
store.
Highland?
This is
They're,
it.
they're,
When I was a
Oh, you're talking
kid.
about something different now.
Yeah.
Two different shows.
The one that has like
Yeah.
apartments in it now on the right?
Highland Farm.
Big
Highland
one.
Yeah,
Farm.
yeah, one's
Do we,
Clarkson's.
do we,
Farm.
do we adjourn?
Yes,
Well, no, we didn't set, we didn't
Let's-
set the.
next meeting, please.
Next meeting.
Oops.
before the ag fair.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now, our next meeting, if we went with the third Thursday, would be the 19th. The deadline is the 20th. So if we wanted to, we could wait and meet on the 26th, which is just a couple of days before the fair.
Does
Is
that
that
give
too-
you enough time if
Is
you
it-
need stuff done, you think?
you think so?
Well, last minute, we would be together and could,
Okay.
Okay,
Does
so
that work for
nine
everyone?
twenty-six.
so does that work?
Here to John.
As far as I can think right now.
September
it does.
26th.
Okay, and then I'll
No,
get
Beth
the,
is-
I'll get the room reserved.
Okay, thank you. Beth, here you go. In case you. This is-
Did anybody?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.